It looked like on the plays you missed, because you had some you missed,
Yes,
it was
no
just
doubt.
more of an excitement thing, hyperventilating,
Yeah.
he's open kind of thing, right?
Definitely. I mean, especially on the one at the end of the half. I mean, I personally, I feel like I can hit that 100 times in a row, you know, but it's just, I don't know what happened, to be honest. I just got excited and missed it. But, I mean, that's something that, I mean, like I said, we put up a lot of points and yards, and we even left plays on the field. That's a great feeling.
Do you feel like teams responding to you, responding to your leadership?
Definitely. They've done a great job, you know, just playing well and listen to me if I have something where I see. I mean, they listen to me, and it feels really good.
And Gus said tonight it was key that you ran the ball. I mean, you had some really good looks in the running game. How important is that for you to get the ball rolling?
Definitely.
For you, especially with the running game?
I have to, you know, the defense definitely has to respect me running, and you know, it's something that I feel like I haven't been able to show. You know, I showed it a little bit this game, and I think that's something I have to do all year.
Is there any comfort factor at all with him saying Sean White's the guy and we're going down to 2 for you?
Definitely.
I mean, to be honest.
Definitely. I mean, it's confidence because, you know, when your coaches believe in you, it gives you a little bit of confidence, okay? You know, he's seen enough football and a lot of quarterbacks to know, you know, if he's putting his full trust in me, you know, that gives me an extra confidence boost. And it lets the team kind of know where they feel that they, you know, they go, okay, Sean's our guy. That's who we can, you know, that's who we're listening to. That's who we can get used to for this week.
I'm going to ask you to be honest again. Do you think Kyle Davis is really going to come down with that ball?
Which one?
The Kyle Davis catch, the one-hander. Yeah.
I didn't think he'd do it with one hand. You know, I know he does it. I mean, he's a great player, and you know, he's been out a lot for the spring and the beginning of fall camp, and he's really only been practicing for a couple of weeks, and he's just, I mean, all those couple of weeks he just makes wild plays all the time, and so I was shocked at the way he did it, but I wasn't shocked that he came up with it.
Do you guys feel like you needed to win with style points tonight?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think we just needed to get in a rhythm offensively more than anything. I mean, maybe I don't know what you call that, but I mean, that was most important, you know, because we knew that we were better than what we showed last week, and we just wanted to get in a rhythm and show people that we do have a good offense.
I know you just got off the phone with that throw that Darius like down the left sideline. Do you think that might be one of the best throws of all plays balls you've had since you've been here?
I don't know. I mean, it happens so fast, especially in our offense. You can't really think about it. So, you know, it's on the next play. But he did a great job getting open on plays. You know, and he gave me a good spot to throw it to, and he made a good catch.
At what moment tonight did you get confidence that you can make a big throw?
I've always had that confidence, really, and it was, you know, tonight was just we were able to open it up a little bit, and I was able to run a little bit, just play free, and I think we got into a little bit of a rhythm.
How about your running? Just kind of the things you like to do.
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, the defense has to respect the running, you know, because that opens up everything else, you know, and that's something I have to do all year.
So just to be able to get into a groove again, how much fun is that?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Scoring points is always a lot of fun. Winning is a lot of fun. And hopefully we do it a lot this year.
Sean, you know, knowing this week that you guys will get away from that 3 quarterback system, it was going to be
I think it helps as far as, you know, the team knows, you know, who to look to and who's going to be the guy for, you know, to take it most of the game this week, and it gives me confidence because, you know, it lets me know that, you know, I'm the guy and I'm going to be in there and I'm going to be able to get in the rhythm and play, and you know, it was a huge confidence boost.
that Kyle Davis catch. Is that something you've seen before?
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't know if you, but I mean, just I knew I had a good confidence that he would come up with the catch, but I didn't know that he'd do it in such a great way. I mean, that was amazing. What a catch! And but I know that he's going to be a really, really good player. You know, he hadn't been practicing because he was just banged up, little nagging injuries, but he's finally got going. You know, a couple weeks before the season, and he gets in, and we know he can make plays, and just getting more reps in practice, and that's only going to help him.
70 yards tonight overall. What's this offense capable of when you guys start SEC?
I mean, we're capable of a lot of good stuff. You know, I mean, if we execute well and play hard and play, you know, and get into rhythms. You know, I think that's the most important thing for the offense is, you know, once you get the first down, you get the drive rolling. That starts, you know, that helps a lot.
Take some of that cutback like KJ and you're blocking downfield.
I mean, I was just trying to avoid the sack and get the ball to KJ. Maybe he can scoop, and all of a sudden he starts coming back to the field. And, I got to get up, and I just try to get in the way of somebody, and he made an amazing play. I mean, both of those plays, Kyle and Carry On, were just wild plays. I mean, they were awesome.
Do you think you'll hear from the coaches in the meeting like, don't do that again?
I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. I'll find out.
How does you feel What does it mean to see Tony come through with a couple of touchdowns? This is a career
Oh, yeah.
for a senior. Just what you've seen him out there. You've seen how everybody's talking about it's a do-or-die season. Just for him to have this kind of thing.
I think, yeah, I mean, definitely. I think everybody's always known that Tony is a really good receiver, and it's just never, for whatever reason, different reasons, never really come to fruition in the games. But we always knew that he had a lot of talent. I think tonight was huge for him. I mean, I think he scored 2 touchdowns tonight. I think he only had 1 career before today. So I mean, that's just a huge boost for him to know that. Yeah, I mean, I can make the same plays in the game that I do in practice, and I'm a really good receiver. And I think that can give confidence.
You've tripled your touchdown production. You've got, I think, 4 touchdowns and maybe 4 interceptions. Is it good to get on that roll finally?
Yeah, I can let some on the field. There's no doubt. You know what I mean? That gives me confidence though, because we put up 700 yards and 50 points, and you know, I left 1 or 2 probably definitely touchdowns on the field. You know, so it gives us a lot of confidence.
How do you feel knowing this is your team now? You're the starting quarterback.
It feels good. You know, it feels good. I think it allows us to get in a rhythm, and just the whole team, you know, be able to look at me as the quarterback and the leader, and I think that helps.
Did at any point last week or the last couple of weeks on the plan heading in, and then obviously the results, disappointing results, you feel like the starter and Daniel before now the shift? Because just when there's that much shifting around, it's hard to have confidence in yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Coach felt was best game plan for Clemson, and it didn't. I mean, it didn't work out, but I don't know what the reason was. I mean, it might not have been the quarterbacks. It might have been, I don't know, but I mean, I trust whatever coach. Really, I really do trust whatever coach thinks is best, and I'm gonna roll with it.
What do you call that backfield of Cameron and Carry On? Thunder and Lightning,
yeah.
He said that's a fast Thunder. So
That's what I was talking to somebody earlier, and I said, you know, Thunder and Lightning, you could call them that, but they both can do both things. You know, like Petway's bigger and he's probably a little bit better, you know, running people over. Carrion's probably a little bit better on the outside, but they both can do both, and that's huge for versatile. When one back's in the game, the defense is like, oh, it's an outside run, and when Petway's in, it's an inside run. They both can do both, and I think that helps a lot.
It seemed like as the game went on, that Petway started using his feet to move out of the way and then hit the hole. How big do you think it's just getting him the reps?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think he got a couple carries, and then as a running back, you can kind of if they give you that same look next time, I'm going to bounce, you know. And he's a really smart football player, really smart running back, and you know, I'm glad he's on my team.
Sean, talk about the importance of getting Tony into the offense and getting him some confidence.
Definitely. I mean, just we've always known as a team. Everybody on the team knows that Tony's a really good receiver. He shows up in practice all the time, and he just needed, you know, it, for whatever reason, it hadn't really come to fruition in the games. But today, I think it did, and I think he can continue this all year long because he has all the talent in the world.
What does this do for the team morale heading into A&M?
I mean, it's a definite boost, especially offensive. I mean, the defense played great 2 weeks in a row. I think they're a really good defense, and that gives us confidence, you know, that we can beat anybody if we score points. And I think tonight showed that we can score points if we play well. Definitely.
Sean, of course, a couple of them played last week, but to see a lot of those young receivers out there and get to throw to them for the first time, what did they show you?
I mean, I think it shows that they're, you know, the moment's not too big for them, and I knew that. I mean, you can just tell that those guys are players. They're dogs. You know, they're ready to go up and make plays. I mean, Kyle with that catch was unbelievable, and Nate had a big third. I mean, I think it was like a half a yard short, but I mean, that's a big third down. He made a catch, and you know, Nate and Kyle both, those young guys, and Eli. You know, the more weeks go by, the more practice reps they get, they're only going to get better.
I know you game prepped for A&M last year, but you didn't play against them. You didn't play against LSU. These are 2 really different teams early.
Yes, sir.
Thoughts of A&M in particular? I know you prepped, you didn't play. But.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously really, really good, and they're a good team. They got a good quarterback. They're going to put up some points, and it's going to be up to us to score. And I have a lot of respect for A&M, and we got to work hard and prepare.
On those hits, you took some tough hits tonight. How do you kind of balance trying to get the extra yardage and kind of protecting yourself? How do you even think about that in that split second?
Yeah, I mean, it's a split-second decision. I mean, if it's third down, you know, you're probably not going to slide. You know, you got to try to get the first down. I mean, if you feel like you got 10 yards and there's no way I'm going to probably get out of this, so I'm just going to go down and slide. You know, no reason to take an extra hit. And I think that's just, you know, something I learned last year playing. You know, was, you know, these college football. You know, you can't just be taking hits all the time as a quarterback. Especially, I'm not the biggest guy, so. I think I'm starting to figure out, you know, when's a good time to slide, when not to, and I watch the film and, you know, get even better at it.
I'm sure you were asked, but how'd that play with the underhanded kind of throw toss to carry on breakdown? I mean, just last second you saw him?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to get it to him, and maybe he could squeak up the sideline for first down, you know, and just flip it to him. And I felt confident that, you know, my arms were free and I could, you know, it wouldn't be a fumble or anything, and and he just made one hell of a play. I mean, that was just awesome, cutting back the field, and I just tried to get in the way of somebody, and he made it happen.
You work on blocking a lot?
No, never. I mean, like I said, I was just trying to get in the way, and you know, if I had to throw a block, whatever. But he kind of went behind me, so I was like, I think Carry-On's going to keep going, and he did, and he made a great play.
Sean, how excited are you? You know, I think obviously in this game you played really well. Offense did too. What's a few things y'all can work on heading into A&M in practice this week? I
mean, we're gonna watch the film tomorrow, obviously, and see, you know, what we could do better. I know that myself, I left a couple plays on the field that, you know, I work with them in practice. I mean, like that one to Darius. I mean, I don't know how I missed that one. I just got excited, and you know, I don't know, but. You know, there's definitely plays left on the field, and I think that's what we'll work on is making all those plays.
When Cam and Carry-On are running the ball so well, how much does it make your job easier?
Oh, it makes it easier. I mean, when they're running the ball like they did, and the O-line's blocking like they were, I mean, it makes it a lot easier because, you know, the looks. If you can't run the ball, it makes it a lot harder to throw. You know, I mean, that's just you know, people know that, and so when they're running the ball, it opens up the passing lanes, no doubt. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.